Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I am bringing you an epic battle in Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD, and it was a 2 vs 1. I am playing as the Kievan Rus, and I have a Byzantine ally, and we are facing the Kingdom of Jerusalem, who is holed up in the town of Petrodava, I believe is how you say. It's a settlement that was in ancient Rome and Dacia, so it's just north of the Black Sea. And trying to make it a little bit more historically accurate, I'm going to say that the Kingdom of Jerusalem and the Byzantine Empire, as we know, do not like each other at all. They're kind of two great kingdoms that have been thrust into this small space in the Middle East, and the Kingdom of Jerusalem has actually pushed troops north and actually crossed the Black Sea and taken hold of Petrodava. So you can see the Kingdom of Jerusalem, they've got all their Crusader knights in the castle.
Our ally is under attack from the enemy.
And so the Byzantine Empire has hired my army of the Kievan Rus, and we are going to try to take this town back. It is quite a strategic position, as you guys can see. It's a very, very strategic town. There's only a couple of ways that you can actually get into the city, and the whole rear of the castle is just unapproachable from this rocky outcrop. So it is an excellent, excellent place to hold, and it's going to be very hard for us to take it, but we certainly are going to try. So let's take a look at the army comps real quick before we get the battle started. Right now we're just bombarding the Kingdom of Jerusalem, so I don't think anything crazy will be happening as of yet. But in the trees over here and on the other flank, I've got 6 units total of these westernized infantry. So they look very nice. And then in the front I've got 3 units of these northern boyars dismounted. So they look really cool. And then I've got 4 units of dismounted boyar sons for my archers. And I have 3 units of Birdish Axemen with gold chevron upgrades. Very, very elite. I'm going to try to use them to crack the choke points. And then I've got my general here, Knadsgard, looking very nice. And then I've got 2 units of Northern Boyars. So that's my army there. The funding was 30k for the Kingdom of Jerusalem and 20k for each of the attacking armies. So, looking at the Byzantine Empire, he's got some Latin con here, and he's got some mortatoi for his archers. Let's see what he's bringing back here. He's got a unit of Varangian Guard completely upgraded, so hopefully they will get a lot of kills. And then he's got a lot of these Anglo-Varangioi. So they're a 2-handed sword unit. So he's got a lot of them. He's got some Spathroi Guard. I really like these guys with the gold cuirass and everything. Really, really nice, really elite looking. And what else does he got? He's got more of them. He has 2 units of pikes over here. He's got his general, the Emperor's Bodyguard. More Spathroi Guard over here. Oh, he's got some Skutatoy swordsmen on the flanks as well. So that's pretty much his army. Right now he's kind of skirmishing the enemy. Taking a look at the Kingdom of Jerusalem, he's got a really big mix of men. But he's got some Genoese spearmen, he's got some Crusader marksmen over here. And then the main meat of his army is actually going to be against me on this flank. So he's got some Milites Temple, Grand Master of the Hospital, Military Order Swordsmen, Frantes Military Temple, some French Regiment, Crusader Armati. So really diverse army, and really vindicative of Crusader times as well. A lot of them were mixed into these kind of mix and mash armies. He's got some Hospitaller Caravan over here, which is their gunners. And more French Regiment over here. And more Genoese spearmen. So a lot of Italians, a lot of French, a couple of German units. But I'm pushing forwards my Boyar sons right now. And I'm going to be trying to target the gunners, because I want to get rid of them. They can be very, very deadly in a siege. And I've got my cav kind of moving up. I've got 1 unit of cav and 3 units of swords on this flank. And then I've got my cav and swords on this flank as well. And then I'm holding in the center with my northern boyars. Yeah, I'm firing into the pikes as well, trying to weaken the choke points as much as I can before I charge in. Ooh, you can just hear the arrows coming in.
Steady. No need to worry about a few idiots over there.
And I think I do eventually get in range of these caravan here, Crusader caravan.
Enemies! Bah! The smell always exists.
Gotten some nice kills over here, but I believe that was from my artillery firing. Let's take a look at how my ally's doing on their flank. Looks like he's breaking some of the Pauline Knights that the Crusaders have. But yeah, he's got his general bodyguard up here. The English king is actually here for the Crusaders. He's got some more cab back here. Yeah, it looks like most of his artillery was actually destroyed, so that's very sad to see. Where is this little unit of cav going? Oh, they're charging in. I think he just wanted to kind of waste that unit. There wasn't really much more that they would have been able to do at this point. But these archers are pushing up to try to get in range. I think he had another unit of gunners over here. Yes, he does, but he's pulling them back. Moving up some of his archers because the bows have a better range. Yeah, a lot of skirmishers over here, that's for sure. All my glorious bows firing. So they're firing over that rocky outcrop to get a hold of the gunners up there. But at this point, I realize that it is a timed battle, and I'm gonna have to get into the battle sooner rather than later. So we're gonna be charging up the slopes here to engage the Italian spears. You can see the arrows coming up over the rocky outcrop. Ooh. Nice. So the battle has begun on my flank. You can see the arrows flying in from my my archers. You can see there's a lot of crossbows and archers over here. My artillery is firing down on the line of men that are sitting in reserve. I really want to start to crack into a lot of these polearm units because he has a ton. I think there was 7 units of polearms / pikes, so it's going to be very, very hard to crack. So I might as well start weakening their numbers now.
Those men are the spirits of the dead! Of dead!
Running over here. My ally has not engaged as of yet. He's still kind of skirmishing the enemy. You can see he's pushing forwards his archers over here. But they're going to get cut down by that tower. So he has to be very careful with that. And we've engaged on this side as well. I've got some northern boyars fighting the Genoese spears. I'm taking a decent amount of casualties there. And you can see that a lot of his archers are retreating, just so in case I break through the middle, all of these troops aren't going to be caught. But I've mixed in one unit of my westernized swordsmen. Or my westernized infantry, sorry. But the spears are holding very well. My northern boyars are already down to about half strength. So it's going to be pretty hard to crack. It looks like these archers are being pushed close into melee. I try to move my units close by to actually get a hold of them, but they managed to just get out of there in time. And we've got some cav riding into their own men over here. Very interesting to see there. But yeah, he's pushing forwards. He's trying to get through my men to go after my archers.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, you can see them coming here. I'm activating my cav to catch them. But this is going to be a pretty deadly charge. I think they do actually get a hold of me. Oh yeah, there's some of my other cav, my boyars, blocking this unit from being able to get to my archers. A couple of them did get charged, but that's okay. It's a pretty expensive unit to lose, so... Yeah, that's pretty much it for the cav. How are we looking over here? There goes the French regiment, so he's pushed them into battle. I believe that the pikes have broken from my arrow fire. But he's got more and more infantry to kind of push into the gaps. And here comes my cav. What I'm doing is I'm trying to sneak my cav around the flanks here. And you can see this unit is actually losing quite a bit of men, but this unit is quite successful in getting behind. And all of his archers here are pretty much in the open. So yeah, one of my cav units is breaking from that, but I think the second one is able to charge. But they actually were able to form square, which is interesting. I didn't even know that archers in this game could form square, so that was quite interesting to see. But I've got my cav trying to disrupt the French regiment that are fighting in the main line here. But let's go ahead and take a look at what my ally's doing over here. I'm sure that he has charged in at this point. Yes, he has. So he's got his heavy two-handed swords. And he's got some Spathroi Guard in there too, but it looks like they are breaking. But they're doing a little bit better against the Genoese spears than I am. They are actually shaken. Oh, even more men being funneled into the openings here to hold. So that's going to help out the attackers here. So that's a military order swordsman on that flank. And over here, Genoese spearmen are holding very well. And we've also got some Grand Master of the Hospital coming in. So his pole arms are going to be very effective on this flank, helping out the spears. But it looks like they are actually being targeted by arrows, so he should get them into melee so that they're kind of screened and protected a bit more. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Very good. And that charge is going to be pretty devastating on this flank. These 2 units of swords are going to have a tough time. Looking over on my side, you can see that a lot of my cheaper infantry is starting to break. That's really to be expected. I didn't expect them to do too well. But we've got more cav over here. Being really annoying on my archers. And then he's actually going to run into this unit here to keep them from returning. But I'm going to push my general into this unit here and just get them off the battlefield. The pikes have returned from breaking. But I've got some of my birdie shacksmen in the battle here. Their very high attack and armor-piercing damage is just the thing that I'll need to get through these spears here. Yeah, and look at that. It looks like they're already starting to break. And I'm pushing my men through what's left of the Genoese spears. Just overwhelming them on all sides. So yeah, there you go. You can see I've broken through on this flank. He did try to send a unit of French regiment to save his archers, but I actually went ahead and charged my unit into the archers to keep them into melee, because I don't want all of those archers escaping. So that was a good play. I'm glad that I was able to catch them, but unfortunately the gunners and this other unit of Crusader marksmen are able to sneak out here. But I've got my general coming in as well, hoping to kind of sneak him around the flank here. And then look at that, perfectly wrapping around this unit. Yeah, and they're starting to waver. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, a lot of dead here in this little first area. You can see the bodies just piled on the ground. But I'm getting my general through here. I slammed into this unit of marksmen and broke them off the battlefield as well. So there they go. And now I've got my 2 units holding this French regiment in place, and that unit of heavy caravan was able to pull back. But I'm actually sending my cav to finish off the French regiment on the other flank. So there is really no saving them. Let's try to get a little bit of a better... There we go, that's a better position. So yeah, this French regiment, they will not live. Oh! Just destroying this flank. And there we go. The wave of men has been broken on that flank. So yes, I've pretty much conquered my area of the battlefield. The balance of power is very much in our favor, but the main problem still remains. We've only got 3 choke points to get this town center, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 units of halberds still left. And unfortunately, my ally took a decent amount of damage getting through these 2 areas as well. And he was a newer player, so I don't fault him for it. But if we'll see in the battle just how many kills these guns get off the walls on his men. It was painful to see. Yeah, you can see that they're already firing there at these men. Let's see if I can get a good flank, or a good shot there. So yeah, look, they're even facing the wrong way. So they're gonna get destroyed by the guns. Ooh. You can just hear the fire going on from the guns.
Stop now! By killing the buggers! Where are the foes?
These walls are so buggy for actually getting a good shot, but...
Enemy approaching, sir!
Oh well. But yeah, so they're in a very good position. So for me, a lot of my cheaper infantry is pretty depleted, but I've still got 2 units of British axemen that are still alive. So that's good for me, and I've got 2 full units of westernized infantry. Actually, it looks like 3 units. And I've got my boyars, dismounted boyar sons with some ammo left as well. And I have my general's bodyguard. Looking at my ally, he still has his Varangian guard fully healthed. And he's got his 2 units of pikes fully healed. Fully healed, like in I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, they haven't lost anybody. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, see, so he's put all of these units of infantry, this very elite infantry here. But unfortunately, they're just getting killed by all of this archer and gunfire over here. So a lot of them are going to be lost over on this flank here. But yeah, there's still 2 units of guns left coming to the walls. He's got some archers as well on the walls. He's got 2 units of archers over on this flank, so it's going to be a very hard defense for us. But I'm pushing forwards my archers as well. Hoping to get some damage done by them. They're just running all over the place. I'm trying to get the perfect sweet spot where I'm out of the crossbow range, but still in range with my infantry or my archers, because my range is superior. Where's it? Doesn't even show. I thought it showed. Yeah, here we go. Range is 150 for mine, and for the Crusaders 125. So you really have to utilize that to the best of your abilities, because the crossbows will win in a skirmish match against archers. But I've got a couple units moving over on this flank here. I'm going to try to capture this watchtower. They just get so many kills, it's crazy. And we've even got the crossbows firing at this unit as well.
Not if I can help it, lad. Not if I can help it.
Yeah.
Smells like roast pork tonight, then.
And over here, I'm charging forwards my infantry into this choke point. Got some very elite swords trying to hold the flanks. I've got my good combo going with my westernized spears along with a unit of British axemen. So hopefully they'll be able to do some damage. You can see they're very heavy two-handed weapons just carving through the men here. Got the archers moving forwards. They're trying to get into the best position for attack. And I'm still trying to focus my archers on this unit here just to soften them up a little bit. But it was kind of a waste of ammo because they are in shield wall. So they're holding very well. And yeah, you can see he's moved a lot of his infantry out of the way. But I think most of them have broken already. Like, he's got his 4 units over here, but the guns are just wrecking them. Oh, he's got his other units over on this side, trying to stay out of range of the archers. His pikes are just coming up now, but we've really only engaged them on one side as of right now, and these Crusader armadi are really holding. They've only got 6 kills, but they barely lost any, which is crazy. Yeah, and some archer fire coming down on this unit here, trying to break it before it even gets into battle. So what does the defender have left? He's got both of his polearm units still alive. He's got a unit of swords here. He's got those gunners. Yeah, look, see, just breaking the units down there. I'm focusing my archers over here. Oh my goodness, stop. The walls are so glitchy. But yeah, I'm focusing my archers right here, trying to get some good flanking shots on the gunners. But yeah, you can see these pikes too, just getting destroyed.
The unit is running from the enemy.
You can see them all being hit by the gunners. They're barely making it into battle before they're wavering. And this was a fully, this was a full unit of the pikes. Already lost 40 men, and they haven't even made it into battle yet. Oh man. But we're starting to push onto this flank as well. Most of my archers have used up their ammo, so I'm pushing them in as infantry units now. Because the dismounted northern boyars, they're pretty versatile as far as being infantry. The only problem is, after they've been firing for so long, is that they're just exhausted. Their morale is low from being so tired. But we're certainly thinning them out, which is good. But he has a ton of other units that are just waiting to engage as well. And I'm not sure if there is an engagement over here. Yes, there is. So pushing forwards his men. But very well defended on this flank. We got a polearm unit and a pike unit ready to hold. So this is going to be a tough one to crack up here. And all of his infantry is already pretty depleted. Let's open up here. And just like that, you can see the balance of power slipped pretty much back into the halfway point from when we started the battle. And yeah, this unit of Crusader Armadi is just holding strong. Like 60 kills already. My British Axemen with gold chevron upgrades are down to a quarter. And my westernized infantry are down to 2/3. So if you guys are going for Kingdom of Jerusalem, these Crusader Armadi, definitely a good buy, that's for sure. How are we looking at over here? Yeah, a lot of my men are wavering over on this flank. He's charged in his hospitaller caravan because they've used up all their ammo, so he's using them as infantry now. Yeah, just really solid infantry. I'm kind of surprised that we weren't able to crack the defenses a little bit easier. There's some more of my birdie shacksmen. I'm pretty much just flooding my infantry forwards, trying to get around the military order swordsmen. But there's another unit, another fresh unit here of Milites Hospitalis. So he's always had enough infantry to plug the gaps, which is really frustrating. And we've got some polearm units charging into the flanks over here against my birdie shacksmen. Yeah, so not looking good for us at this point. Even slipped further into the Kingdom of Jerusalem's favor. A lot of the infantry for the Byzantines is breaking at this point. Really all he's down to, he's got one catapult, his general, and he's got a couple of units of depleted infantry over on this flank as well. He is moving his very elite Varangian Guard over to this other side of the battle here. I think he's hoping to kind of crack into the back door there. And I'm trying to get my general up over here too, to get these Crusader heavy caravan. So my general is in the battle. Pretty much forced to do this. And I'm gonna charge into the backs of the Hospitaller Knights that are holding my birdie shacksmen on this flank here. But here comes the English king. And there he is actually with the crown right there. Yeah, pathfinding is a little bit glitchy. That's why the cav was kind of doing circles around the main town center there. But there he goes. My general has been slain on the battlefield, and the English king is just sitting here, ready to charge in at a moment's notice. I don't even think he's seen battle yet. Yeah, so pretty frustrating. We just didn't have enough infantry to really take the keep. But all in all, a very good fight. The Varangian Guard are now in melee against the polearms. Activating this unit of Varangian Guard may have been a little bit better for us, instead of kind of saving them till the end. I think they would have been really good kind of, chewing through these choke points at the beginning of the battle. But it's really hard to say. So yes, We did manage to scorch the citadel. You can see that it's on fire. That building actually looks really awesome. But it looks like the Crusaders are going to be able to hold on to this city of Petrodava. Coming into the last 2 minutes of the battle, you can see 480 men left for our side and 690 men for the enemies. And here comes the Byzantine general. He is charging in. Oh, just throwing aside those units of pole arms there. And then he's going to try to get right into the cav here. Nice. Yeah, cut those gunners down. But here comes the English king. Charging in to save his gunners. He realizes how valuable they were to the victory at hand. And he's going to try to save as many of the lives as he can. Oh, that's the guns shooting at them there. Very, very tough defeat. Yep, so that's pretty much all the Byzantines gone, if we zoom out. Actually, it's all of us gone, except for the unit of Varangian Guard. They're the only ones still fighting, so we'll go in and kind of just watch this battle from the standpoint of a Varangian soldier. Those axes are massive. Wow. They are pretty effective against these polearm units, though. The Varangian Guard, man. Just deadly. You're actually capped to only have one unit of Varangian Guard. That just goes to show how effective they can be if used properly. Oh, but I think that's them breaking. Yes, it is. Alright, so a valiant defeat. Good job to Dubos 1111 for holding against us. So you can see his army there. It's a real big mismatch, but that's probably pretty accurate as far as Crusader armies went. So yeah, look at these kills by the crossbow light caravan. 313, 216. Some of his swords doing well. The pole arms doing pretty well, I would say. Spears doing well. So all around, really, really good job. But look at the gunners, too. 240 and 272. And most of those were on the Byzantine forces. So you can see that a lot of his elite infantry really didn't get that many kills. The pikes got barely any kills. They were gunned down, literally, before they even saw battle. But even the Varangian Guard only getting 38 kills. Ooh, that was tough to see. Tough to see. And my infantry, they didn't really fare that much better. Like, my general got 166. My westernized infantry did okay. My British axemen, I spent a lot of money on them. They should have done better. But the archers did okay. And my catapult getting 143. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this epic battle. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Medieval Kingdoms 1212 content on my channel. And as always, I will see you in the next one.